Hey guys, want to do an update on the buccochromis nototaenia. This is one of my favorite tanks, and I also put my furcifer sibwesa from Lake Tanganyika in here as well. And I was able to buy quite a few more of the furcifers down here. These guys, they're still really small. The nototaenia are bigger, but they don't seem to be picking on them at all. I also grabbed 2 more nototaenia because when I was looking at these guys, it seems like I have a lot of males. So that is a nice young male right there. This is a nice big female, but I have 8 total, and I'm pretty sure I have at least 5 males, maybe 6 males, which is pretty disappointing, but we'll see how it all works out. I'll probably thin out the males. There's just gonna be way too many males. Even in general, this 75 gallon is gonna be pushing it for the nototaenia. But these guys are looking beautiful, and the males are starting to show themselves for sure. They're not coloring up yet, but they're still pretty young. They got some blue, like this guy's got a little bit of blue cheeks, some of the bigger, more dominant ones, but we'll see how it turns out. They're really active fish, which are just really fun to watch, and they're doing really well. So I'm excited about that. And then the furcifers right now are a little bit more skittish, but the sibwesa, I think this is a little young male. He's just territorial, but I have a total of also 8 of these guys in here, and they do tend to hang out a little more in the back and on this side. Sometimes right now they're behind this rock and hidden back there, but you know, these guys I'm really excited about. Right now they're little silver fish and they're not super pretty, but when these males show themselves and they start dancing and putting their bowl, it's really cool to see. I had ventralis before, and they did it. They bred for me as well, and they made their bowls, and it was really cool to see. But the furcifers have so much more color. They're bigger fish, so we'll see how it works out. But I'm really excited to see how it turns out when they get bigger. Eventually, I do want to upgrade both of these, both groups of these, into a 6 foot, maybe even 8 foot long tank. Kind of that's my end game goal. We'll see how that works because I need to get one and I need to find room for it and all that. But right now, this is grow out tank. These guys are still they're very young, so we'll see how it all turns out. It is a Lake Malawi hap and a Lake Tanganyika featherfin, so they're from different tanks, but or different lakes, but in the same tank. But they seem to be getting along really well. They eat kind of similar diets. They're more high protein diets, so not too much protein for these guys because they will get bloat. And I actually did get a little bloat because I got a little too aggressive on feeding them brine shrimp, I think. But that's okay. I'm trying to treat him up and get that fixed up. But all the other fish are doing well. I aggressively do water changes on this tank as well, since it's really easy to do. And then the guys down here, real quick, are doing really well. Leleupi, I've got about 7 or 8 of them left, and that'll be my last batch. I've got some caudopunctatus in here too. That'll be my last batch. And then I've got the mylochromis in here as well, and they're starting to grow up. They're still, pretty small, but we'll see as these guys get bigger. Eventually, I'll put them in the 75 gallon up here, or end game goal really is to get a 6 foot or 8 foot long tank and have them in there as well in a breeding group. Just get a big 8 foot long tank and have the mylochromis, the buccochromis, and the furcifer sibwesa in there, all breeding. Is really end game goal, but we'll see how it all turns out. So these guys are just really active fish. They're really fun to watch. So this tank is really fun to feed too, because they're all just really fast fish. Yeah, they look really good, so excited about that. They're growing up. Not much color yet, but hopefully in the next update video I'll have some males showing color, and I'll probably have to thin it out a little bit, but that's nothing in the world. So thanks for watching.